Welcome into the W. It's the Alexander. This bout is all the talk. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Punching. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Misses with the straight left. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this tournament will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Blocks that left hook. Defense is not an option for these two. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Okolie in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford. There's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Misses with the straight left. Those counterpunches have to hurt. Perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Okolie in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they... On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. That left hook doesn't find its target. They have no respect for each other's punching power. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That left hook just missed. That hook doesn't score. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Okolie in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match? On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Misses with the jab. There's a counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Okolie in that. On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. No rest for the weary. Well done with that counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make...
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
That left hook won't score. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about auxiliary. There's the bell for round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Usyk! And down goes Alexander Usyk. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Let's see how... And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Punch, counter punch. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Where did that come from? Down they go! He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the goal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Okolie. And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out?
Oh my God, Johnny! The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe what we are seeing? Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Watch it again. That punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. And that's it.